Hey, what's up, guys? Jordan Anderson here from Nice Life Studio. I want to give you kind of a quick behind the scenes task that I'm doing today. So we have the $500,000 SaaS launch kit. That's our online course for Nice Life Studio. And what I'm working on today is the email flows. So when someone signs up and becomes a student of the course, they're going to get sent a series of emails that do what we want them to do. So kind of like give you a little behind the scenes of like how I'm thinking about these emails, how to nurture a student, how to get someone engaged, and then ultimately how to turn that customer into either an affiliate or turn them into a client or turn them into, just a better student or just someone who can advocate and share the $500,000 SaaS launch kit. I'm thinking about these emails in kind of three phases here. So the first phase is, reaffirming the purchase. Obviously they're going to get the email that says, welcome to the $500,000 SaaS launch kit. They're going to get that email, here's your course login, student login, that kind of like standard email. But the first email that I really want to send that's from me is to reaffirm their purchase. They are a customer. Anytime you make a purchase, you want that kind of reaffirming, like, hey, you're in the right place. You've made the right decision. You are doing something correct. Congratulations. Thank you for your purchase. Giving them kind of like, and you're kind of like quickly reminding them of why they're here, why they bought this in the first place. And you kind of like gently remind them of the problems. That's the first email. The next email is the problem email, where we kind of have, yes, in the sales pitch and on the sales page and in the sales video, you've set up the problem. You've talked about everything that the customer, the student is feeling, all those problems. But you gotta like everything has to be rehashed. Everything has to be brought back up again. Remind them of like, hey, here's the problem. This is, congrats. This is why you're here. But, this is why you're here. Yes. Let me change my pen a little, make it a little larger. There we go. Bam. Oh, still not large enough. Okay. All right, close enough. So you reaffirm the purchase, and then you go into the problem and say, hey, these are the things that you're dealing with. These are people like you. These are the problems they're dealing with. And very quickly, in and out, and you're done. And then the next email could be later that day, could be an hour or two later, it could be tomorrow. We're going to send an agitate problem again, like, hey, this is a problem. If you don't solve this problem, here's how things get worse. Because what I'm expecting, what I've seen with a lot of online courses that I've sold, is that people tend to buy a course the same way you buy like a business book. You buy the business book because you want it at the moment and you think like, hey, I could use this right now. And you buy it, you put it on the shelf, or you buy it, you put it on your side table, and you never read it again. Or you're like, I'm going to read this. We want people to take action. We want people to take the course right now, get into it. So like, I'm going to send you an email reminding you of like, this is why you're here. This is the problem. And the agitate is a little bit different than the problem email, because this agitate email talks about like how things can get worse, or like, if you choose the status quo, here's how things are going to remain totally the same and how things are not going to change. And then the solve problem, or the solve email, is the next one, where it's just like, and here's how we solve that problem. And you talk about kind of, again, you're going back to your sales page, going back to your sales pitch of like, this is how we solve it. We do this, and it's 5 steps. So for the $500,000 SaaS launch kit, let me pull that up. So for this one, we're going through, hey, if you're a startup founder, here's why you haven't launched. Here are the 3 problems that you're going through. Here's how we solve it. Get your customers to care, the pre-launch, launch day, post-launch. Like, I'm just, in these emails, I'm basically just going to take the sales page, and just not regurgitate, that's not the right way to say it, but like, just rehash this, like remind them of like, this is why they're here, this is what they're going through, and this is how we solve that problem. Then we go into phase 2. So phase 1, this could all happen within a day, within 48 hours of them purchasing like 3-4 emails. That seems pretty typical for joining a course. Phase 2 is the actual education, the actual course. Again, there's I don't know, I want to say a 1 in 5 chance that they're going to log in that day or log in that week to actually take the course, go through the lessons. So the phase 2 here is just the course in email form, an abbreviated version and it's a quick nudge reminder like, hey, go read the course, go watch the lesson. So all of these are going to be short lessons, abbreviated lessons, highlighted lessons, bullet points, just the course itself. So if your email course or if your online course has 10 lessons, you're going to send 10 emails. If it has 2 lessons, you're going to send 2 emails. So positioning your startup, the pre-launch, launch, post-launch, I'm going to just take the lessons that are in the course, since they're already a student, and I can give away more information to them. I'm going to give it away, and then the nudge is just going to be, hey, go watch the full lesson. Go watch the full lesson. So these are going to be very quick bullet points, 2 or 3 takeaways, and then the link being go watch the course. Then the third phase. So assuming they've gone through the course, they're done, check. And now it's into phase 3. Phase 3 is just kind of getting them, we are now turning them from students into advocates, or, students into super students. The first one's going to be a coaching session. So if they want to they've taken the course, assuming that they've taken the course, they can go get some coaching from us. That's part of if you buy the $500,000 SaaS launch kit, that's part of the package deal. You get a coaching session, and people will put that off or not want to do a coaching session. So you got to kind of nudge them a little bit. This is a nudge email. An upsell. That's what you should do. If you're selling an online course, sell them up. What else can they buy? What else can you offer them? Do a little sales email, send it to them. Leave a review. I did this for $1 Million Edit, which is my online editing course. Just remind people to leave a review. It could be a form. It could be testimonial.to. Send an email. Send 2. I would send like 2 of these, or maybe 3, or like space these out and send like, hey, reminder. Just send it. You could even set like in your email marketing software to be like, if they don't open this email, send email number 2. If they don't open this or they don't click the link, send email number 3. And then become an affiliate is the last email I usually send, like, hey, you seem like a great customer. I hope you enjoy the course. Looks like you left a great review. Do you want to become an affiliate? Do you want to become like, hey, let's partner in on this. I'll give you 50% commission, 80%, 90%, 100% commission, whatever your affiliate deal is going to be, and turn those students who have gone through your course and had the same problems as your other students that are going to come in. They're your perfect salesperson. And same with the email marketing software. I've even set up filters to say like, hey, if they don't open these, leave a review emails, or if they don't open these, click them or whatever, then don't send them this email, because if someone isn't going to leave a review, or they're not like that hot of a customer or that hot of a student or a super student, then then there's no point sending in an affiliate email. Be like, hey, it looks like you barely went through the course and you only did like 10% of the lessons. Do you want to become a salesperson for this and advocate for it? Like, it doesn't make sense. So that is my email flow that I'm working on this week. And here's the kind of like guiding star with all of these emails that I'm doing. They should all be 2-minute reads. Very quick, short, punchy. These are not, it's very tempting to put the entire lesson in an email, but I'm not going to put my students through that. I'd be like, hey, here's a 2,000 word, 5,000 word email lesson. Good luck. Very quick, short, 2 minutes, 250 words or less. So that could be even shorter. These are kind of together. And then always knowing what I want the customer to do and one call to action. These are related. Like with every single email, I have a goal what I want them to do. I have a specific thing, like in this email, positioning your startup, I want them to quickly understand the lessons and give them kind of like a small little taste of the lesson. And then the one thing I want them to do is go watch the lesson. That's it. So every single email has one sole purpose, one link, one call to action. Very simple. We're not going to complicate it. And that is it. That is the 3-phase email marketing flow. So if you're running an online course, or if you have someone who has bought your productized service as a startup, these are something that you can do. Very simple email flows. They don't have to be very complicated. And it's just you. It's just you and your voice. You and your customer. They have bought your product. They've opted in. They're here. They need to be reminded of some of the things that, of why they're here. and then you give them the content, and then you turn them into advocates. You turn them into superstars, super consumers. That is it. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Jordan Anderson from Nice Slice Studio, and we'll catch you on the next one.